Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be discussing that how did I get a PPO interview opportunity with Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas. With that said, let's get started into the video. So I interned at Sam's office the first time while I had my sixth semester break and I was about to enter into my fourth year. I interned with them in June 2016 in their Delhi office with a corporate team. Subsequently, I was successful in going back to Sam for a second internship in the year of 2017 in January. I went there with the idea that I want to contribute and communicate with the team. Now, luckily, the second time when I went back, the team was really small. They had an associate, a senior associate, a principal associate, and a partner. So I easily got to interact with everybody in the team, and I got to work from almost all people in the team on every single day while I was interning. Now it so happened, and it's also a matter of luck that it happened, that the team that I was allocated to the second time, they were working on two due diligences simultaneously, and one was due very near in the time and the second one had some time remaining. So definitely, they were all occupied with the first due diligence. So I assisted them in very last minute tasks, such as, like, compiling list of documents, proofreading the DD report, or like researching on some gaps that they told me that were remaining in the report, etc. And so in this process, they appreciated that I stayed back with them, with the entire team later in the night, and and in reciprocation, they always made sure that I reached back home safely in the office cab. They always offered to have dinner with me, etc. So they appreciated that I assisted them in every sort of procedural task in the last minute of the finalization of the DD report. And for the second DD, I knew that they were so occupied in the first one that I should do something and take the initiative to assist them in that. And they also gave me the opportunity to assist them and to take initiative. So I downloaded all the documents from the data room, I sorted them into different folders, etc. So I also downloaded a few other documents from the MCA website and all of that for them. So, and I profiled a few agreements as well. I also assisted in calculation of stamp duty and everything. So, my point here is that I did not do anything spectacularly complex or wherein, my skill set was being utilized. I just had basic skill set of, how, like, say, how a list of documents is prepared, what all things need to be there in a DD report, and then I subsequently proofread it for them. I knew how to operate the MCA website. I knew how to access the data room and to profile subsequently all the agreements. I knew how to calculate a lot of stamp duties and everything in the process, right? So this was my contribution to the team, which they really, really appreciated. The next thing is that I also communicated my desire to them. On the first day while I reached the law firm and, I was introduced to the team, I told them that I'm on my second internship. I'm in my fourth year of law school. I'm also looking to get an opportunity to work with the team in future. And I regularly communicated that as and when, the conversation came up about what my future plans were and when the team was interested in knowing it. Now, while my internship got over in January of 2017, I was luckily offered an extension of one more month with the team. But unfortunately, I couldn't take that extension because, I had my attendance issues in college. So I had to go back to college. But I also, again, at that point in time, I had worked a lot with the principal associate of the team, and I requested her if she could, recommend me for a PPO interview. And she assured me that yes, she is going to recommend me for a PPO interview. However, a month passed and I did not listen back from the law firm about the PPO interview, and I started getting agitated and like started overthinking about it. So I contacted the principal associate, and definitely I had her contact number since the time I was in at my internship. She was very nice enough to take my call, and I reminded her very nicely that who I am, and I had interned with them in January, and then I was assured about a PPO interview. She said that yes, I think there was a communication gap and my feedback form wasn't filled, but she's going to do that the same day. She did that, and the next day itself, I got a PPO interview with Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas. So that was my story on how I contributed to the team and I communicated also my desire to them, right? Now, apart from this, also, there are a lot of other extraneous factors that come into the picture. First of all, I was interning with the firm the second time. So, usually, firms would give you a PPO or any kind of other opportunity to work with them, or an interview for that matter, once you've interned with them at least two or three times. So, that was a good factor, in my favor. Secondly, I had a very good rank in my batch. That is also one of the criteria that firms consider while shortlisting candidates for a PPO interview. Thirdly, I was interning in my fourth year, which is when these firms are rolling out PPO interview opportunities to all the students. And fourthly, because it was a very small team, I got to interact with everybody, all members of the team, including the partner. So definitely that creates a good rapport, and they remember you as an intern. And if you really work hard, they have no qualms in recommending you for an interview as well, right? So I think all of these factors combined, they played in my favor, and my contribution to the team and my communication with them allowed me to get a PPO interview with them. So I hope you got something out of this experience of mine. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me in the comments. If you want to hire me for any personal mentorship sessions or any interview coaching sessions, you want help with your resume drafting, SOP drafting, cover letters, or any kind of job search or internship search strategies, you can really reach out to me on my Instagram, which is Career Solutions by Ashna Jain, and we can take it forward from there. Thank you so much.